Probably the Delta's oldest crossing guard is putting down her stop sign to be closer to her family. 89-year-old Betty Stewart has been a crossing guard for nearly 50 years. She began this career in 1973 at Fulwiler Elementary School in Greenville. She says all her kids attended and finished from Fulwiler.
I have fond memories of this school. You know, we just had a lot of fun. The kids were real good back then. You know, they didn't give you no lip or nothing, and they was just sweet children, and they loved their teachers.
Stewart wasn't always a crossing guard. She had another job before this one. She says she worked at the Greenville Mills for 15 years, and then when they shut down, she was trying to see what she could do next. She knew she needed a job, but didn't think that job would be protecting kids as they crossed the street.
Well, Greenville Mills went out, and I was home with the kids, you know, and I had to do something. I said, I'm not going to sit here all day by myself in this house. I'm going to find me a job. George said, you're not going to go back to work. I said, oh, yes, I am. And he said, you don't have to go back to work. I said, I know I don't have to go back, but I want to. So I was at the police station one day. I don't know what I went down that far to get. And what was his name? Captain Graves. Do you know Captain Graves? Well, he hollered at me. He said, what you doing down here? I said, I'm hunting a job. Well, I really wasn't. I went down there for somebody else. And he said, when you want to start? Tomorrow. Well, that started. And from there, I've been down there 52 years in that house. So I had a lot of fun with the kids. The kids were so good. You know, the kids wasn't mean, you know. But the kids over there that I'm doing now, you know, the kids like them, they just as sweet as they can be. I just love them all. Well, I got some of the little pistols, I can tell you. But they're children.
She's worked at different schools in Greenville, including Boyd and Carrie Stern Elementary. Out of her nearly 50 years as a crossing guard, she spent 32 years at Stern. When asked how did she think the schools would carry on without her, this is what she had to say.
Oh, no, they can't carry on with me. They done cried when I left. Someone was crying when school was out. I told him, I said, don't cry, I got to cry too.
Not only is she ending this chapter in her life as a crossing guard, but she's leaving Greenville as well. She's lived in her house near Fulwiler Elementary for 52 years. This Friday, she starts her new life in Brandon.
I've had a good life. I'm 89 years old, so God's been good to me.
While she'll miss the kids and this job, she's thankful for all her years in service to the community.
I am blessed. God's been good to me. And those children.
Reporting from Greenville, this is Ashley Renee for the Delta News.